Welcome back to Witcher 3. So in the last episode, we did some things. I'll explain where we are in a minute. We did quite a bit of things. As far as exploration goes, we finished the Fists of Fury in Toussaint, as well as finished upgrading our house. Did a very controversial causing extinction of a species quest, and then also got the Grandmaster gear for feline, well, one piece of it. And that led me immediately to realizing I don't want to use feline anymore. that hood, it doesn't work for me. I can't. So as you can see, I actually went and did every single diagram hunt, the scavenger hunt, and I made everything up to Mastercraft. I made Ursine, Wolf, and Griffin to Mastercraft. And I put them in the house on the stand for now. The other ones, I'm going to use Ursine, simply because after making it and hitting preview on it, that looks pretty good. It looks much better. If you get a hood, though, when I make you Grandmaster, I'm taking it off. The hood right now is too tight. It looks very funny on him. It is not a good hood, in my opinion. This is just opinions. If you like this hood, that's cool. That's cool. But for me, it's not working. So, as you can see, I have 45,000 crowns. I'm going to show what I did. I actually did look up an exploit for making money here. Conveniently, after causing the extinction of a previous species in the last episode, I apparently... Wow, I have a lot here still. Learned how to extinct cows as well. Actually, they don't go extinct. We're fine. But poison kills these cows right away. These cows respawn every hour. The people around here get pissed off when you use poison, but if you put it like right here and stand in it and then meditate for an hour, new cows come out and they die. Hour, new cows meditate, they die, and no one around gets pissed as long as we do this quickly enough. And then you just keep meditating. New cows, dead. I'm so sorry. But you have to do this for a long time. And you will get super overweight from all the cow hides, but you collect all the cow hides. I'm just gonna do till noon. Okay. So standing in the poison is the only reason I don't have like a weird, this thing where, oh, I'm too close. That. Where it actually takes time to do it. So I stand in the poison to cause the timer, or to cause you to immediately come back to the screen. It's faster. It's faster to stand in the poison. And then you collect all of it, which is a lot. Oh my god. Okay. There wasn't that much this time, but you collect all of it, get super overweight as much as you possibly can, like 400 or 500. And then make sure Roach is nearby so you can get on him if you can't run anymore. To go right over to this sign. And in Toussaint, they buy things for the highest price. So, most of this I figured out myself. The cow part, no. But like figuring out where to go and how to optimize and the money, that took trial and error, that's for sure. But knowing that I could just kill cows infinitely and get cow hides, certainly made this interesting. Also, that lady's been trying to get my attention for like 15, no, not 15 hours. I've been doing this for probably 5-6 hours total. But this house right here, or the inn.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir. And usually I have like 4 or 5 stacks of leather. You sell it, and then when he's out of money, you just sit here and meditate for 7 days, which I learned from a comment. They get their money back after 7 days, and then you sell them the rest. So, yeah, there's a lot of trial and error there to end up with money, but I got a lot of money. And in the process of getting a lot of money, I went back to the place, the Grandmaster, and just started buying the lower level mats for all this stuff and then crafting them to get them ready. I have probably enough for a full set right now, I would assume. Yeah, more than enough for a full set, and it's going to be expensive to make it, but we're going to make the Ursine set. That is my goal to start this episode. I know I talked about doing other stuff, but I also kind of want to see what the Manticore set looks like, but we don't have like any base stuff for it, so I'm assuming you just get the Grandmaster version, like right away. But for now, we're going to do that. Also, I really do need to give the Runewright money to level up again, because we're missing... We have the ability to turn any armor into fake medium armor or heavy armor. We're missing light. And if the third one is light, we're going to do it, because I need to keep my cat school ability if I can. So if we have to go over here, we might as well hit the notice board as well. Yeah, I will definitely explore along that little route here. We're getting a story in this episode. I just don't want Geralt to look like this while we're in the story, so yeah. All right. You're still glitching out back there. What's up with the skybox glitching out in Toussaint? Oh no, it's just the clouds. Interesting. Okay, we might as well grab that. It's on the left side of the road at some point. It's like hardcore glitching out. Like, you couldn't miss this. Clearly something's going on with my own settings, and it's not like a common thing everyone would see, right?
Damn it.
Huh. Damn it, what? What's going on, Geralt? A what? A bar guest? Well, you're new. What the hell? Ooh. Teleporty hounds.
Not good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need to... Okay. They actually hurt a lot. They're shorter than the grass, too, so they're harder to see. How is the... Oh, yeah, you gotta go back to 80. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, a diagram. Oh, Dimaterium ore. Okay, now I'm actually looking out for this stuff. Now I know. Life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama. No surprise. And surprises. Numerous surprises. You, Father, are also in for a surprise. You did not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. His feet will never touch the ground again. He will never again taste life's beauty. And you, Father, soon you must. Reach up to your son's hanging corpse and take the sack full of crowns for which you sold his life to butchers. Ooh. Ooh, that's dark. I am sorry, sir, that you had to go through that. There's a moth in my room. I just saw it flying around. Not to ruin the... Well, I mean, the mood's already ruined. Okay, we might as well grab you as well. Seems like there's a lot of more detailed, just random notes of NPCs that are already dead lying around, like that one in the cave with the lady. Oh, I found the moth. Hold on. Okay. We're good. Damn country life. Are those normal drowners or scurvers? Those are normal drowners.
What now, you piece piece of filth.
Uh-oh. There we go. My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you in good health. As you know, my affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon we shall stand together at the marital altar, but I hope you understand that this must be a ceremony that to make the Duquesa herself green with envy. That another name for the Duchess? Or plural? Do not think this an admonishment in any way, my dear, but we both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on an extravagant ball for which we both deserve. But do not be sad. I have found a solution to our little problem. You surely know about the shipwreck on the bottom of the San Rotor, but I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. And back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gael Saske decided to hold a ball in the middle of the river. And what a ball it was. Beautifully coiffed grandest dames, elegant gentlemen in white shirts and striking doublets. Gael apparently took a crate of jewelry aboard and changed rings multiple times to impress all with his wealth. The event was in full swing when suddenly a violent storm rolled in. The wind snapped, and the masses and capsized the vessel. All the wealthy guests, draped in gold and jewels, sank to the bottom in a flash. This tragic story might yet have a happy ending, however, for I have obtained the key to Gael Saske's chest. I imagine you now see why our future prosperity is within easy reach. After all, the drowned dead do not need diamonds, am I right? Loving you more than life itself, Bella de Guenis. Guenis again? This is the second note. Is it not? Hold up. I literally was just talking about how sad these notes are, and how much more in-depth these notes were in Toussaint. Hold on, I'm gonna find the other one. This one wasn't under quest books because this is the guy who's on the ledge in the area where we got the Grandmaster diagrams. Gustav, I yearn to thank you for our last rendezvous. Okay, so you are sending people to their death. That is twice now that you've assigned for two different people. This isn't Gustav. I'm pretty sure. Pascal. Yeah, she's just sending people to their death. Trying to get them to go get money for her, by the sounds of it. Ooh, this is interesting. Especially since the first note had, like, nothing attached to it. There's no quest or anything. Just said, go pick me a flower. I kind of hope that we run into her. This has got to be an actual quest at some point. Where is it? I went down a little too early here. This is real dark. I can't see much. Hello? Oh, damn. I'm going to have to kill her well. Is that a cave? No, there's a boat here. I'm actually gonna die. I need to go back up. I should have killer whaled way earlier. Oh my god, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm stuck. I can't go up. Geralt, I think this is over for us. I will try to heal you while trying to get up, but I can't seem to get up or see you even. Excuse me? There we go. Holy, that was very awkward. Almost had a panic attack there. Oh. Being stuck underwater is like one of my fears. Okay, well, we do have to get in that crevice, maybe, or it's this chest right here. That's a basket. Where is it? Well, there is the ship right here. Oh, okay. That is at the very edge of the circle. $200 and a lot. Oh my god. Okay, that was worth it. That was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. And some florins. Up. Dye remover. Speaking of that, we can dye the gear after we get it. Oh, hi, Drowner. I'm just gonna lay... Oh, I gotta head back to shore. Alright. That was an ordeal. But it's over now. Alright, anything we need to check on the way? Nope, we're just gonna go to the contract and then... Or the notice board and then... And then head up. I feel like I should look down so we can't see the glitched out clouds. Guardsman, hello. Oh yeah, 4 fingers.
Stocks and the whip await those running.
Will I wait till morning? There's a shopkeep.
Ollie, Ollie! Accent free!
Help wanted immediately. Females only. Ready work for a young, healthy female, preferably from the countryside. Important. Candidates must have red hair and freckles, preferably all over. Pleasant and easy to work with. Flexible hours, good pay. Pleasant and easy work, not easily worked. Employment is temporary with a chance at something more permanent. Applications, preferably including a miniature portrait, can be submitted at the Bells of Beauclair, near the port. Like Belle de Gunnis? Belle? Or is that just the name? Is that like a duchess? Is that a title? Oh, maybe it is. Rooms for travelers. To all those who have journeyed from lands far, far away and have no place to call their own in our fair duchy, worry not. I have rooms to let in the village of... Frank Collards? Is that where we are? My prices are very fair. I won't fleece you like those scoundrels in Beauclair. It can also offer fresh air and a view of the Caraberta woods out of the window that is nothing short of breathtaking. Got children? Beware. I must warn all mothers against taking their children for walks around the Duntine Olive Grove. It's a lovely place, I know. However, as of late, amorous couples have taken to meeting there and enjoying life. Apparently, they can't think of any more suitable spot for their trysts. Everywhere you turn, there's a jiggling rear end poking out from behind a tree, and there's no way to explain this to an impressionable child. That's why I advise you to take your children elsewhere for fresh air. Maybe somewhere less lovely, but more decent, an outraged mother. Anyone want some rocks? I have a wagon load of crushed volcanic top for sale. We've dug out a cellar and got no use for all this rubbish. Maybe someone from Bleasure Valley would be interested. You could build something with it, or, with a bit of ingenuity, turn it into a mud bath. No better cure for lower back pain than a dip in tough. Line break, HTML line break that didn't get cut out. If interested, ask for Master Matt at Tufo. I hereby announce the following. The monster of Tufo. The vineyard known as Tufo, or Tuffo, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for a superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knights who tracks down the beast and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also earn a reward of not insignificant size. And therefore, hear my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Tufo to converse with the undersigned about the contract. Borbo. Another contract. Mysterious plummeting cattle? Oh, that's me. That's me doing that. Urgently needed. Specialist used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, witcher, preferred. Problem involves cattle, sick, falling out of the sky at night and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at quarry soon as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see foreman of our Daiso quarry. Why do I always struggle to... I stutter on reading things with this font or something. I don't know. I have a lot less trouble in some games, so I clearly blame the font. Wanted, murderous Vanda Gilders. Okay, Antoine. Okay, Stragon. So, Four Fingers. Okay, so that was one of the... I forgot what they're called already. Is it Hassan? Hassan Bandits? And these are the other two? Loth, alias Half-Breed, Philibert Four Fingers. Okay. I'm sure we'll run into them at some point. Bovine Blues.
Greetings, monsieur. You need something?
Sure. Turns out you're... Oh, I mean, you're a different shopkeep, so I could sell you... That's not worth that much money. Oh, that's actually worth a decent amount. Pompadour. Okay, he did not buy them for much, though. Those are some bad prices. Let me just check here. Who can I sell bolts to? These are worth a lot of money. I can't sell them. Okay, we'll get rid of you. You. And we're good.
See ya.
All right. This is a fairly big town. I'm sure if there's a contract here, we'll be back. I'm going to wait to look around it. There's a tavern over there too, but yeah, we'll wait.
You could make yourself useful.
Flovive? Flovive?
Collapsed building. Foundations probably caved in. Literally undermined.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? Why you're so great.
I don't want that. Don't want that either. I don't need those. Diamond dust, though. Florins, gray armor. DM candles. Nothing. Iron ingot. Raids. Okay. Uh-oh, I have to sneeze. Don't do it. Hold. Okay, I sneezed so hard I hit the back button, and I think this is what we were about to read. I don't know though. Pretty sure I don't recognize this. I've decided I shall ask her tomorrow. A man only lives once. We agreed to meet at our usual place at noon. Clarissa has asked for a half day off, and I'll sneak away from the chancellery. That old fogey of a supervisor will never notice I'm missing, and even if he did, so what? I'm young, I'll find other work. Although, if Clarissa found out I'd lost my job, she might not agree. I'd have to propose to her I'd have proposed to her ages ago, were I not aware how much she fears a life of poverty. She's never said as much, but I can see it worries her. But what are we waiting for? Together we shall live more economically than apart. And finally, we shall not have constantly to scheme up ways to meet here. I wanted to invite her to dine at the best eatery in all of Beauclair. And so many times I've imagined what it would be like. Waiters decked out in golden livery would bring us foie gras and sorbets. Clarissa would sit on a satin cushion, a raven black crown of hair on her head, and looking beautiful, the most beautiful woman in all the room. Then I would pull out a diamond ring, but the truth is, I shall never be able to afford all that. Not even if Clarissa were to insist, a ring of simple silver would be enough for her, and we'd be better off spending that coin to buy a house in Hauteville, where we could open up a shop and she could sell hats. Thus, I shall propose to her tomorrow in the abandoned wine cave, which serves as our meeting place, our cozy sanctuary where we have spent so many pleasant hours together. She never complained that our only romantic moments have been spent surrounded by cobwebs and old barrels of wine. But tomorrow marks the end of all that. Once we are wed, I will carry her across the threshold. It'll be tight quarters, but there will be room enough for a bed, and there will be no cobwebs. I've only a simple copper ring for her, with a red glass jewel of the cheapest sort. But I promise in a year's time I will exchange it for a silver one, with an amethyst, or maybe even a ruby. No, Clarissa, tomorrow can't come soon enough. I think I shall not be able to fall asleep tonight. Unfortunately. I mean, they died in each other's arms, at least. Kind of. She has some roses there. Rip. I'll light the candle for you. Okay. So that was just a random hidden... But not part of the Grandmaster. Okay, here we go. I got 3 of them. Finally, a response to my notice. A witcher big as a mountain and bearded as a dwarf. He asked about the contract and then said he'd take it for about as much coin as we've set aside for Fifi's dowry. That's some nerve, but I had no other choice. I had to agree. The next day, the witcher claims the problems are caused by some subterranean monster. He searched the area and found an entrance to a complex of caves by a stream in the Marcescent forest. He plans to enter through it tomorrow. 2 days later, the witcher hasn't returned. Some elf from the city asked about him. Now that's some nerve, given our address to non-humans. 7 days later, enough of this. I'll never hire a witcher again. It'll soon be 10 days since he took his retainer and disappeared. I plan to sell the things he left behind and recover at least a portion of my losses. Too bad he mostly just left scraps with scribblings that no one will want to purchase.
The beast the witcher was hunting. Doesn't seem like he killed it. Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
Come evening, I'm off to the hells.
True.
The bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of...
God, this place looks good, though. How's the skybox now? I think it just glitches out at nighttime. It looks fine now. Huh. Okay, we're very close to it. Do we have to go into a cave system? Right over here.
Cave entrance. Let's see if this witcher left any tracks.
Also when? What? Ooh, what? Giant centipede. Oh, great. Oh, damn.
Damn, you're ugly.
Uh-oh. Oh, you do a big spin. What the hell? New enemy?
You like that silver?
Huh. You are creepy. He has acid extract. Oh, is this where you get acid extract? Speaking of that, I do have to read about two different things. Among the fascinating flora and fauna of the Duchy of Toussaint, one also encounters creatures of a decidedly unpleasant sort, such as giant centipedes. Not only do these beasts look hideous to the eye, they can do colossal damage to the flesh as well. I decidedly advise against them. Visit Toussaint, one of the many guides. Giant centipedes are enormous insect-like monsters, which can be found in many places in the world, but are particularly common in the lands, or more precisely under the lands, of Toussaint. They often dwell in close comity with shale mars. For a sort of monstrous symbiosis has developed between them. Giant centipedes feed on small creatures, which eat shale mar dung. Hard, chitinous armor covers nearly the entire body of the giant centipede. Sticking out from under this carapace are rows of hooked limbs. Giant centipedes are able to burrow into the ground with shocking speed, only to then appear back on the surface in another place. Once they select a target, they will circle it determinedly, trying to get close enough to deliver a blow. They attack primarily with their powerful mandibles, but they also possess glands, allowing them to spew acid. I forgot to move. I was literally hovering over it and I never moved. Okay, Erden, that makes sense. And you. Oh, you don't have any eyes? Oh. Yeah, Erden would slow him down. Shun sin, renounce foul deeds, and if evil threatens to overwhelm your will, ponder the fate of the outskirts of Vizima. Remember the hideous bar guests which scourge them and repent. Sermons of fur feasts and funerals. Folk of simple or superstitious minds claim committing particularly rotten acts will bring down the wrath of the gods in the form of bar guests, the phantom dogs which stalk the roads at night. Even if this were their origin, bar guest saints and sinners alike would need fear bar guests, for they attack both with equal ferocity. Witchers rarely believe in the gods, but they do accept that bar guests exist and are always connected with some sort of tragic events that happened in the past. Their explanation, however, holds that bar guests result from a curse or a concentration of ill will. Interesting. I know I've heard of them before in other games. Well, in other mythology in general, but I'm pretty sure Barghest is an enemy in some Final Fantasies. I don't know if they're ever dogs, but are they? I don't know. Let me check. Oh, wow. They're actually mentioned quite often in media, and they are in Supernatural, the TV show, which is probably where I've heard them, but they're also a fate boss in Heaven's Ward in Final Fantasy XIV. They're also in FF11. I'm kind of surprised they're not from any earlier titles, though. Just the online games. Take that. Does that stop you? Oh, yep. Uh-oh, it's hardened. Ow. Okay, you spit acid. Ugh. Oh my god, we're getting so much acid extra. That's going to be very handy. I can't go through there. Damn, there's a lot of stuff in this cave.
Must be the corpse of the Witcher from the School of the Bear.
There it is. Do not of Bellhaven. Damn it, I should have never taken this contract. Still not sure what sort of monster I'm up against. Worried I won't be able to prepare properly. Stupid of me to bet coin I set aside for armor. Elves just loved squeezing folk of their last copper. Those skinflints at Toussaint aren't any better. But no point feeling sorry for myself, and no point going back until I've got a full set of gear. Well, as long as you're sinking, might as well walk in on the bottom. I'll find a way, damn it.
Should have never taken this risk. Must have really wanted the armor. I can probably make really good use of these diagrams.
You can. You don't have to look like whatever you're looking like now. Oh. Ooh, that's a ominous looking entrance. Is this a boss? What is going on here? I'm assuming there will be a side quest that takes me here because formula for purple armor. Okay, I mean, thank you. Now, how the hell? Okay, just hug the left wall. We'll get out eventually. That's not always true. It does work a lot, though. Ooh. Okay, nothing going on. Ooh. A warning? Buildings around here have been collapsing because of monsters dug tunnels all over the place. Not sure yet what kind of beast it is. Don't come after me, and don't wipe my symbols off the wall, because I need them to find my way out. Oh.
Left his school symbol on the wall. Clever. Gotta keep a lookout for more.
Oh, I can break that and get some gold ore. I mean, we're right at the entrance, though, so that's good. All right, that was interesting enough. I do really, I keep really wanting to get to story, and we just haven't been able to yet. So we're gonna go get that armor. I'm gonna do this story mission, and then we're gonna get the mutagen quest out of the way. This one. Is that the one? According to yeah. We're going to do that one, and then we'll continue story again for a little bit. But I need to go get this armor. I need it. Okay, I'm pretty sure you go left right here, and then right.
Top form.
I once had a girl.
That witcher's
Life in Beauclair can be quite dear.
Yep.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
It's going. How do I, oh, dude.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
I guess we only had to turn in one to complete the quest for him, but... Okay, we got it. No. Okay, well, I can easily get that. That's fine. Let's start with the boots, then. Grandmaster Toussaint. We're good? That's pretty cheap, actually. 900? Okay. We'll make the... can I make the silver sword? I don't know what the difference is here. Okay. Adrenaline point gain. Crit bonus damage. Chance to dismember. Yeah, I mean, this does look good. That costs 2,000. That's not too bad. Alright, steel sword. Kind of the same things for this one as well. Okay. Unless I just made two. No, I can't make two of them. It's an upgrade. Okay, I need more monster essence from you, and then gauntlets, which I accidentally passed. Okay, we're good. I over prepared for this, that's for sure. Okay, to make monster essence, I think I have to dismantle. I don't think you can craft it. Yeah, so I guarantee I have that though. Something in here makes monster essence. Excuse me? Something in here, for sure. Okay, you. Essence of Wraith. Yeah, well, we don't need the actual Essence of Wraith. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we can make the boots. Wait, I already made the boots. The trousers? $156? That's it? Really? And the chest. Yeah, that one's 4,000, but the pants cost literally a 40th of that? That's weird.
Farewell.
Good luck.
Thank you. That should be it. Grandmaster sword. Just way better. A lot more damage. A lot more damage. More adrenaline gain. I'll take it. I don't know if you're going to be better. But we only need 6 pieces, so I don't need the crossbow as well. Right? Yeah, I don't. I don't need it. Wait. This one's got armor pierce. It's got more attack power. Adrenaline point gain. Yeah, with the crit chance. It's only +3. It's fine. And you're better in pretty much every way. I don't get the attack power though, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, we got a little fur at the top now too. It looks so much better. You can thank you, game. You can only change the color of an item which belongs to a Witcher gear set. Oh. You can use preview to see how an item will look before you apply. Okay. At any time, you can remove it using a dye remover. Okay. Okay. Once you've gathered enough items, Witcher School gear of the highest quality will unlock special bone. Thank you. So I hover over it, and then the cursor just goes flying to the right when it gives me a tutorial now. Ooh. Alright. You've unlocked the first bonus for this set. Collect more items to unlock... What are you talking about? I have the full set. Yeah. The first bonus. We unlocked both bonuses. Hell yeah. Okay, you're looking a lot better than you did. That is way better than the hooded gear. Now I'm going to put these on the stand and not use them anymore. And we need to go to the Runewright. Also, how does this look with blue? Why are you giving me tutorials? That's not the first time I've clicked that, that's for sure. They said I could preview it. Oh, when you hover over it. I thought there was a new preview button. Okay, I don't really like blue that much. I don't like any of these colors. You have dye?
What?
You have that. Used for mixing dye. I'll buy them. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find some better dye. I don't know what colors would go good on here, because I didn't realize you'd only be dyeing like a little part of it.
It's a dog's arse.
Damn, that is a big outfit, though. I do wish it was not clipping through your feet when you ran, but
Nothing doing. Something rigged.
I don't know.
You're looking well, top. And lo and
Can I make dye in here? Or is it only... That's to dismantle. Right, and that boosts that up. Is there... Oh, why did I assume that you could also do alchemy in there? You can't. You can do alchemy in here, though, by the looks of it. No, that's downstairs. Okay, well, as you can see, I have the Mastercraft Griffin gear here. Didn't really like the look of it at Mastercraft, so I figured I'm probably not going for that. The Witcher gear I do like. Or the Wolf gear, but I don't know. Something about it just doesn't feel... I think it's like the way on buttons there that I just didn't really work for me. So that one's out as well. And I will put the cat gear here. Okay. I need to see if I can do anything about dyeing this, but we also have to go to the Runewright quick. I'm going to put the spade away, even though being able to heal with it is great. I'm going to put you away because you're heavy, and I can't sell it, apparently. We're going to need runes for the Runewright, but I don't know which ones. And did I put any dye away? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the Runewright. Alright. I swear to God, if this doesn't have that, if you only have the heavy and medium, I'm gonna be upset.
The world's never-ending creation.
There's a lot of money I'm giving you. You better have a light armor
Got
conversion.
one coin for you. Better be all you need.
For tools, it is enough. But ingredients rare also, I require.
Nope, not gonna happen. Now let me see what my coins bought.
This man. Sometimes I just want to slap him.
Now have I all I require.
Sure about that?
My running costs to cover small sums will suffice. And no more rare stones do I need.
Almost too good to be true.
A cask of wine from the homeland I have. Our mutual success we should toast. Your health. For your aid, I thank you. My newest creations to examine you may wish. Invited you are to do so.
Oh, I will.
Craft something for me, would you?
Alright. Oh. Not enough sockets. Oh shit, I have the feline stuff in my... Oh, I forgot to put those away. Can I only... The chest is the only one with 3 slots? Ah, shit. Okay. We got enchantment level 3. Retribution. Give 30% chance of returning a portion of damage received to the attacker. Okay. Levity. All equipped armor. Okay, there it is. Right there. Treated as light armor. We need that. Over whatever else is on here, that has to happen. When an opponent influenced by Axii dies, the effect transfers to a nearby target. Okay. Foes set alight by Igni explode when they die and ignite nearby foes. Did you just level these up? This is a level 2. I feel like we've already read that. Okay, well that's all the chest ones. Thank God. Levity just seems like the best, besides arrow deflection. After casting a sign, an adrenaline point is consumed, and your next sword attack is charged with the power of that sign. Oh. Really? That's weird. When at maximum vitality, any vitality regeneration turns into added damage, up to 50% of your next strike. What? Interesting. Each unblocked blow increases potion duration by 1 second. Oh no. Ah, So that plus whirl on a group of enemies means I could make my potion last for... That might be good to put on steel. Maybe not silver, because I'm usually not getting unblocked blows on monsters in the same way. Oh, no, I need to have whirl range. Does this apply to both weapons, though? I don't know. I think it does. I think equipping it puts it on both. Yeah, so this applies to both, too. Severance, 100%. I'm going to get Severance. Honestly, probably Severance and... I guess Prolongation, but... It's fine. I need Zoria runes, Velis, Perrin. I need a lot of stuff. I need greater version. I sold a lot of them to try to get money before I realized I could do Cowhide World strats. Okay, and then I'm gonna need Gator Cliff of Ard, Mending, and Reinforcement. Alright. That sucks. This is going to be a little difficult, but I'll do it. Just give me some time. Alright, I have all but Greater Glyph of Mending and Reinforcement. I am too lazy to buy these to craft them, so I'm just going to buy one of each. I'm certainly getting broke by this, but I have everything else, so enchanting. We'll put Prolongation on you. Severance on you. And Levity. And we're good. I am decked out now. I think I'm good for the rest of the playthrough. Probably. And if we come across some dye, maybe I'll try switching out the dye. I do kind of like the initial colors, though, so I think it's probably fine. And with that, we can continue the story. I do want to put my swords away first. I guess I'll go do that. Okay, well, I have the Wolven stuff here. The Griffin stuff here. Where's another weapon rack? Over here. There. Feline is put away. Oh, there's two more. And the only other thing I'd want to do eventually is I want to see what Manticore looks like, so we'll do that and make that at some point. I'll probably have to make more money to do it, but... Okay, let's go from that gate. I don't think we've explored this else side of town at all either. Oh, we're pretty high up.
Unbelievable.
Do you actually lead out of town? There's a road here. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot, but I think it's worth it. Geralt looks a lot better without the hood. Man, what a road. Can't imagine trying to build a town with this much elevation to it. It's got to be a little bit awkward.
What's going on there?
Ooh, what's going on there? Those look like fangs. I wonder if that's explorable. Probably. Doesn't look that far away. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, one of you. Quen. Oh, shit. Oh, I start combat with Quen, too.
Come on.
And Quen-based attacks do more? Speaking of that, if I have Quen-based attacks do more, should I switch my signs around? I don't really need the Erden as much. What is a Quen-based attack? Reflect 10% of absorbed damage back. Oh, right. And I can hold an active shield. Quen shields pushes opponents back when it breaks. I mean, exploding shield does sound kind of fun. Yeah, I figured another point will level it up. For now, I want to keep Magic Trap, but Erden's, I don't need it to be super strong.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Do I still get the benefit of having heavy armor, though? Now that we have that thing on? I hope so.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
That other cave entrance, maybe? Oh. Oh, good.
Leaky moors. Victuals aplenty around here.
Ooh. I can't reach you.
How you like that silver?
I'm assuming we should probably get rid of that.
It's some stench.
Okay, so what exactly is this bonus doing? I thought it put a... When a Quen shield shatters, there's a chance a new one will be cast. Okay. The bonus increases by 5 for each... Okay, so we're at 30% chance to just get another Quen shield when it shatters. And they do exploding damage. Damage dealt by abilities involving Quen increased by 200%. So the exploding shield does a lot of damage. Essentially. Okay.
Damn it.
Ooh, a warrior. Well, I gotta fight you. I don't know why I thought I started battle with a Quen shield, but I don't. Ooh.
Time to end this.
It did it. It put it up another shield. Oh my god. Oh, it put up another shield. Okay, a 30% chance. That's pretty high. It just kept putting up the shield. Means I could just stand there and get hit. Then the Kikimore princess summoned all of her loyal sisters and off they went. Together they charged the enemy, trying to harm their queen. Kikimore Princess and the Mountain Giants by Cornelius Briggs. It is unknown how exactly it is Kikimores communicate with each other. Autopsies are hampered by the high toxicity of their subjects. Scholars have established that Kikimores do not seem to possess any detectable oracles. And one amateur researcher, Count de Silvaris, put forth a theory in his treatise, A Microscope Among Monsters, suggesting Kikimores have a highly developed sense of smell and use airborne particles undetectable by humans to transmit information. The theory has yet to be proved or disproved. What do you mean, white honey? How is white honey its weakness? Do they make me toxic? Oh. Oh, I guess they might. That's the only explanation to that. What? Isn't poison and toxicity different?
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
What?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name. Resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope Resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Huh.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen, and the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Is it Gaunter Odim? That would be a perilous... asking him for help at all. I'm stuck in my head now after he mentioned a metal from their own world before the conjunction. I'm just trying to picture what world they could have come from and if there's any actual info about it, because that would be interesting. The world these vampires came from, and was it just vampires in this world? I don't know. I'm just like stuck in my head at the moment about that. Or was it like closer to just another world like this, but it had vampires and vampires weren't here before? I don't know. I'm sure they'd go into the depth about that in some media for this, right? Probably.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
That was his own hand, but he regenerated a new one. Interesting.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Sure.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Oh. Seems you chose to misunderstand. I don't want to talk. Nope. Not happening. This is set up. You're trying to get me to confess something. No, I have full faith in this man for some reason. Got a lot of secrets.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Is your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Ooh. Where have you been? What's it like being dead? How are you handling abstinence? Not drinking blood? Let's regenerate. Let's start. We'll go in order, but...
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
You just actually mentioned that the end of the game. So canonically, this would take place after, if he's saying that. Huh.
Gotta ask you the big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Ooh, that was a great way to put that.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with the living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Ooh, that's very interesting.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
That's a good question. Knowing what we know about Witchers, someone's got to do it. But I don't think Geralt would want... I don't know. I actually don't know how he actually feels about that. I really wish I knew what he was going to say. More than just like prefer to be somewhere else. Yeah, I'd be a Witcher. I feel like that's just not enough to go on here. But someone's got to do it, and I feel like Geralt might enjoy some of the ups of being a Witcher. Probably not the pain that comes with it and the emotional jail that he's in, but I still think he probably would. Maybe not forever, but...
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a Witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a Witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
He answered exactly as I was hoping he would. I feel like that is a good choice.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
What?
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Interesting. Oh, and I gotta loot that gold plate. I like Regis. I like him. Martin. In truth, it was he who composed Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Shaibilovich. Okay, that name doesn't exist, but the composer for the music of Witcher 3 in general, very, very similar name. I'm assuming this is a tie to him, an Easter egg for him. Probably. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to butcher it by attempting it, but whoever the guy is that made the music for this game. Is there more of these? Andrew Stopa, Ducal intermediary, lover of Nilfgaardian spice biscuits. Raphael Yaki, a man who would never stoop, not even for Toussaint Grashi? I don't know what that means. Are these all gonna be? Hold on. I couldn't actually find any info on that. I don't know if that's related to one of them, but the last one was clearly a composer, the composer. Honorary Lucas Bobyel, honorary blood donor, gave 5 liters to a vampire, then perished. I have to. I'm going around reading these. Katoni Kaput Pustinsky knew how to brighten up even the cloudiest day. Be prepared. It'd be very interesting if this entire graveyard was just a little a developer graveyard, essentially. Bartolomeo Seslicki. These are all probably made up versions of their names, though, I would assume. Comedian could make even a dead fish laugh. Ursula Chapnik, relentless in her pursuit of perfection. Hold on, that one sounds like you're probably an artist. Oh man, I can't find any like developer list or anything out there. All I can find is who composed the music, so I can't confirm any of these. Mathieu Pietris, sculptor of time and space. Do you think they made the mechanic for time passing in the game? Pablo Vilcas, tilled the fields of Beauclair, died to the sound of music. Spoke enthusiastic, if ungrammatical, Nilfgaardian. You think that was the Beauclair designer? I'm just trying to piece everyone together here. Who am I fighting? I'm trying to read here. Here, I'll put it away. Put it away. We don't need this. Susanna Chernakov, the first Ducal wine taster, lived to a ripe old age, sipping the best of Beauclair's beverages all the while. maybe a game tester, I would assume. Peter Krizik, alchemist, was able to raise the dead. That one I wouldn't know. If that's a developer, I don't know what they would do. Caroline, that. Believed it was possible to reach a satisfying agreement with anyone, died while negotiating with a charging fiend. The advertisement team lead? I don't know. Crit the Petite. Famed host of afternoon salons where games, bottled cheese, and trampolining were the order of the day. Manager? I don't know what that one would be. What the hell? Sarah Grumer left home and died. Okay, that one might not be a developer. Pablo Ohotsky. Do not be sad because of people. They will all die. Interesting. They will all die. Any more graves? I'm not going to try it. Martin. Master Armorer. Forger of the best plate this side of the Ruga. See, I'm picturing that as like you design armor designer for the game. Clearly. But some of these are obscure. Okay, we read that one. Hermislavas something. Heroic hunter of insects and pests. Spent his whole life exterminating bugs. Now he lies in the earth among them. Debugger. That one's literally one of the debuggers. Okay. Here lies Ola, mother of Plugmund, taken from us too soon. Protect us, O Lebioda, from the torment of pre-production. There's a typo in here. Pre-production. Oh. Wait. From the torment of pre-production. I don't know what that job would be. Igor, every inch an artist. Yeah, this is just the developer graveyard. 100%. Sebastian Calamby, leader of a Hans noted for its graceful movements. Pain is fleeting, glorious forever. Leader of a Hans. The Hans is a bandit group, so one of the leaders, the managers, producers, Count Bartolo va Hockman. The night before keeps knocking. My head weeps from its constant stalking. No idea what that one would be. Martin Lipinska, engineer and pug lover. Solved the most obtuse technical problems in all the duchy with the grace of a ballerina. I think this name, Martina, not Martin. Martina. I mean, this one literally says engineer. I'm pretty sure this one's actually on the list. Apparently on the fandom, they actually do have a list. I won't go through the process of showing it, but Martina... Real person, Martina Lipinska, engineer QA and tech QA. Okay. So someone does actually have a list of all these. I'm not crazy. Severin Avolville? Carpenter. All I need's a sliver, and I can make you a better table than you've ever dreamed of. Don't know. No, don't know. They create something from a tiny amount, so editor? Oh, they're listed under a cinematics and audio producer? Why is this so interesting to me? Steve, Steffi, that. He was supposed to be a killer, but became an artist. Well, I'm gonna just assume artist. Oh, cinematic director. Yeah, a lot of these are just, They're not like direct translations, but oh, hey. Jacob de Camois. Neither drank nor smoked, yet still up and died. Good riddance. May the prophet Lebioda give him a noogie in the afterlife. I hope they're actually alive. Customer service support. And that kind of makes sense that they would have like an angry good riddance thing on this one. Customer service support specialist and alive, as far as I can tell. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, known as the Big Prince. Oh, it's a reference to a writer from the 1900s that wrote The Little Prince, apparently. Interesting. Not a developer. Maybe inspiration. Lucas Liva mistook Bellhaven for Rogaven, warped time and space. What is this about warped time and space? I don't know what that means editor-wise. Oh, cinematics designer as well? Probably for... That's a weird way to reference them. Alright, I think I've looked at enough graves. Stanislavis. Oh, this guy was also... produced a great deal and died of overproduction. This guy was also listed as the cinematics designer alongside that. Jim Morrison, conjurer, half man, half lizard. Well, I'm assuming that they mean actual Jim Morrison and not... Maybe they have a developer? Yeah, probably just another inspiration. There's no developer by Jim Morrison. Jerome Lemartin, equerry to the Duchess. Okay, assistant? Assistant to the director? Director assistant? Not a person, or they're related to another grave I don't know about. Because they didn't have any notes below them. This is very interesting, though. And we were having drinks right here. Wait, can I... Pavel Sasko, a man of small stature and enormous spirit, was a hardy fiery dancer. Sadly, he forgot to eat and perished. Okay. We were having drinks here. I wonder if these are Carolina Stahira. What's the pleasure in slaughtering a weakling? If you wish to draw blood, draw it from a king. All right, who are these people? Okay, Carolina's a story designer, writer, and Pablo's a producer. I feel like I've read enough. This was interesting to just discover in general. Actually, I'll read you too. Mahalski, mage and artist, could move mountains. Well, we can just assume that was probably... move mountains? Literally, probably a level designer, I would assume. But I've spent enough time doing this. A lot more time than I planned. But I just really wanted to. I don't know why. Before we continue this, I do really want to see... Where is this? Okay, it's right over there. I'm going to grab you, and then we're going to take this flag, or signpost back. And do that, because I really want to know what developing mutagens means. Or mutations. Is it mutagens or mutations? I don't know. Monster nest? Right, they explode. I have to be careful.
Time to end this.
No. Oh, I didn't get out in time.
Arcus spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Okay, there's a ringing in my ears. Can you go away? Thank you. All right, now that we've done that, I will go and actually do the quest. And we're here. So someone who is working on developing mutations died, and we're looking for notes that they left behind. That they were buried with? Oh no, there are more. Martin Callicott killed by his own ambition. Are there more? Are all the graveyards just... Princess from a land far across the sea. There are more, aren't there? Collector of Witchblades. Only had one, but tried very hard. Philip Tisserand. I'm assuming that all the graves in Blood and Wine are just developer ones then. Head of the Beauclair League of Bards. Ooh, lead composer probably. Anyway, I can't. We'll be here forever. Okay, it's not right there. Hidden treasure. Stop it. There we go. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that too, so don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember that she was the leader of our gang. Also, and that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler Mothenberg's shop, so burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. And those treasures belong to us all. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. Then you can go drown yourself in the lake or hang yourself from a branch, any branch you choose. Oof. Alright, well I'm assuming... Oh, it's in the cemetery. Oh, is it in a different cemetery? Oh, it's in that one. Well, I need to find the thing that's here first. Who were we looking for? Was it you? Thomas Moreau, yeah.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead.
I don't know, they lead literally right here.
Trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Check the map she sent. Is this upside down? No. No, the palace is on the left. What am I getting from this map? I'm not actually seeing anything that stands out as like a X marks the spot or anything.
Site marked on the map's all wet now. San Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Okay, so because the map is wet, in there you don't see an X, it's probably in that spot. Okay, really quickly, since we're like right here, this was part of Selena's gang, right?
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young, coin.
Can't go in there. Do I have to go back in that crypt? I do. At least I think I do. Oh boy. feel like I've been in here so much. Oh wait, I got the key, duh. Oh, this is where we got the original info about this. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Doing this part in pieces was not a good idea. I forgot. So diddle and bored. There's really sought all to do around here. And the quick morning rounds enough to water all the plants. A flower bed in the front of the embassy doesn't demand much care either. And so it goes day after day. Maybe tonight I'll take a jaunt with to San Sebastian. Play a hand of Gwent. Next day, Blood Gwent. Screw Gwent? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Lost a whole month's wages. Next month too. Racked up debts with that Greybill Pellegrin. Heard he doesn't let such things slide. Gotta scrooge up a few florins somehow, or this might end up badly for me. 2 days later. Overheard the ambassador give instructions to the secretary. In the coming days, they'll send a transport carrying wine bought for the imperial court, along with some unused operational wherewithal. My guess, they mean a sack stuffed with florins. Information like that could be worth a fortune to a lad from the right part of town. 3 days later, Greybill Pellegrin slaughtered the caravan's guard, snatched all its cargo, had the gall to deliver a pouch of coin to me at the embassy. Said it was my share. I spit on his coin, but I'm afraid I'll need it soon enough. I hid what he gave me in a safe place. Ever since old Ralph died, no one buys wooden planters anymore, so his workshop's the perfect hiding spot. 2 days later. Greybill told me to keep my ears open at the embassy, find out when they'll have another caravan to grab. As if it's as an afterthought, he added the guard commander would be shocked to learn about my role in the previous hijacking. I stole the next convoy's route map from the secretary's office. It's the price I must pay for my idiot idea of going in cahoots with Greybill Pellegrin. 2 days later, the transport set off. This time it's escorted by Arnold Ipe Bloom, commander of the embassy guard. Greybill's men don't know they're in for what they're in for. A fight against elite soldiers. When he finds out, then it's time to get out of here. Coin I set aside should be enough to start afresh, somewhere far, far away. Maked? Seems like a good direction. Never made it. Got in too deep. You help with one little job and they'll keep coming back. Alright, we need to head where? Over here? I believe the main story is also over here. That is the main story. I forgot it. Reset it. No, I need to head... Oh, that is close to where we were, though. Oh, good to know. Alright. Looks like we're going diving. Entrance. Oh. What the hell? Oh. It's an old elven room. I'm just going to killer whale ahead of time. You can go away. Oh no. They don't die in one bullet or arrow bolt? That's new. Technically my objective's back there saying search for an entrance, but I'm pretty sure we're at the entrance, so... Oh damn, there's a lot. Holy... What the hell? So much stuff down here. Hey, go up. Was this just a random cave? Oh. Well, this wasn't even part of it. Still, good find. I swear, I just saw... There's the skeleton. Gold ring. Oh, okay. That kind of looks like a portal. Girl, aren't you excited? He loves portals. I had to go into a portal for one of the diagram quests. The wolf one, and you have to jump off an edge and go into a portal. That was an interesting one.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
I don't know. Certainly going to be more than I thought it was, though. Green armor. Die. Nice. It seems like it wraps around.
Spikes.
Whoa!
Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's no getting through this. Not while sprinting. Oh, I can't run into the spikes. Okay, so... yeah, I could just sprint forward. Sprint. Oh. Oh. Holy Guardian. You put up 3 Quen for me. Damn. Oh, speaking of that. We can get you to level 3. And any other Quen stuff I want? I kind of want the active shield. But I don't know, because right at the bottom, it says, reflects 10% of absorbed damage back at the attacker. Now, does that apply only to the active shield, which, or protective shield that lasts until it's absorbed, totaling 6%. Okay, so the normal shield technically does use the word absorb, so I think I could put Quen Discharge on as well. I may spend my next 3 points on that to replace Delusion. We haven't needed Delusion in a long time. Yeah, probably. That looks one way. Never mind, it's probably just another cave. Okay, and that connects. Dull meteorite axe. Oh, well, you are death. Since certain suspicious individuals have been hanging outside hanging around outside my laboratory, I've been forced to implement additional security measures. I suspect they are but common criminals looking for something shiny to steal and have no real interest in my research, but better safe than sorry. Furthermore, on the advice of an engineer acquaintance of mine, I have decided to secure the premises with a simple mechanical apparatus. In one of the rooms along the route to the lab, I have installed a mechanism for locking and unlocking the doors, which is operated by pressing 4 protruding stones placed high up on the wall. I can bypass this lock with ease by using a simple spell, but a common thief will be faced with a double challenge. First, he must notice the stones and puzzle out their purpose, then find a way to press them. Why would you write that? Just needed to vent to yourself? I didn't expect to die, probably. Oh, so it's a stone. Hold up. My Quen isn't disappearing right away. Is that because my gear is giving me... Maybe I just have more vitality now? The shield's supposed to be 6% of my vitality. It doesn't look like the gear gives any. Okay. Well, Find a way to press them indeed.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
You have a way down? Oh, are these the stone? No, they're high up.
Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them.
Oh, okay. Excuse me? They're not lit up anymore, so I'm wondering... Oh, they are lighting up. Because there's you. No, that's not going to do anything.
Whoever was here must have scaled that wall, evaded the Panthers.
Okay, I don't think those are the protruding stones, simply because there's no way the crossbow actually can reach that. Is this what you're talking about? What the hell? Oh, I see. Did one of them fall? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Ah, did it.
$9 gold nuggets.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around. Impressive. Is just decoration or...
Okay.
Guest. Intruder.
It's been a while. Dimaterium and Quen, that's all I really...
You are not welcome here.
They have a lot of health. Oh no.
Yeah, figured as much.
Gargoyle paw. Oh, can I place that somewhere? there's some missing from here. Find a way to go forward. Sure. Sure. Well, you did give me... No other text description on that? Okay. Oh, I can put it on here.
Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better.
I thought one of them was missing a hand and I had to put it on there or something, but...
Alright. Now to find the next portal.
Wait, is this the same room? It is. It is not. I don't know. This one?
Damn it. Back where I started.
If we came in from there, I tried the left portal. Let's try the right portal.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Are we doing Lost Woods?
Alright. Now to find the next portal.
Left. No.
Damn it.
Okay.
Wrong again. Could be some clue around here. And here.
Is there a clue? Oh. Is it? Oh, wait. I can jump down. I didn't even think about that. Is the clue where you're facing? Because I don't really see another clue.
Damn it. Back where I started.
It's not that. Okay.
Alright. Right. Now to find the next portal.
What is the actual clue? Because I could just brute force and try all of them, but... Interesting. I have no idea what the actual clue would be. We haven't tried this one, though.
Damn it. Back where I started.
I'm gonna guess it's that one up top there, though.
How to find the next portal.
Is there a clue telling me I should be going here? Oh, it was right.
Now to find the next portal.
Did his note mention these portals? I don't think so. This is a lot of portals, though. Okay, I'm gonna assume the previous floor is the same. It is not. That is the original floor, right? No. No, it's not. I don't see the gargoyles. Could be you. I'm gonna try you. Wow.
Must be where Moreau had his lab.
Okay, what was the clue? Does anyone know? Let me know if you know what the clue was. Because I just guessed. Oh, well, I'm gonna leave that. Oh, hey.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly. Just need to pick an entry.
Oh, I have no idea. First. Is it a recording?
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the Witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
Damn.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
We heard of a Witcher named Jerome? I don't remember one personally. Although, would they even keep their names? I don't know.
Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
I'd like to see these in order, but yeah, I can't hit back right now, so I have to hear them all. I think I see it.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
I'd love to.
Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
Ooh.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure.
Well, I guess summarize.
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
Find the missing megascopes. Yeah, I'm curious to hear more. There's one.
Moreau must have kept his son in here. Grim.
That would explain why I don't think we've heard of a Jerome. Also, take The so-called giant centipedes, or my only comfort in exile. Dearly have I paid for my wrongs, being exiled from the beautiful deserts and steppes of Ophir to this hideous green country, where all the scents and flavors are so intense they make me sick, fills my heart with sorrow and regret. My only comfort seems to be a small colony of scolopendros, or more scientifically speaking, scolopendromorphs. Here, referred to as giant centipedes, living in the vicinity of my hut. These wonderful creatures, the sight of which reminds me of home, have most likely chosen this area to settle in because of the presence of shale mars, whose droppings constitute the food of smaller animals, which in turn are consumed by scolopendros. Sometimes I sneak up on them when they're feeding and admire their hooked limbs, mandibles so sturdy they seem made of iron, and chitinous thoraces shiny enough to let one to gaze upon one's reflection. Obsessed with them, huh? Examine?
Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope.
Well, I have them on me, so...
Just need to pick an...
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Okay.
Seen enough.
Alright, well, we have some stuff over here.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up?
And do we need to come down here to do this? Because...
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
He probably has a portal right to the centipedes then. What? Oh, no. Oh, the... I thought we had to go find centipedes. They're in his lab still. Okay. A hole in his lab.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Hey, you're weak to Airden. I gotta remember that.
Not bad.
Hail Widow.
Another one. How many of you in there?
Alright, I'm gonna need you to pop up right here. What? Did it not? I don't think the trap worked. What the hell? Oh my god, this is so painful. I'm going to use Golden Oriole for that poison. I'm just getting thrown around. Holy shit. How do I even get an attack in on you? Okay, maybe if I like run up to him? Nope. Every time I try to place something, they just disappear. What the hell? Can I not place it? I can't place Airden anymore. What is happening? There we go.
Hang your head from myself.
That was way too much work. I don't know why it wasn't going off, but it just wasn't. Okay, you don't seem to want to get close. It's a waste to chase him around. I'm just gonna wait for him. Nope, okay. There we go, you're stunned. That was really weird.
Sorry, need your eggs.
It wasn't bad. It's just like some of this ground was invalid for that for placing that. Why are we continuing? A third one? That's not close enough to stun you? Oh.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
What a weird enemy. Some of them are affected by it, some aren't. Oh, he's dead. Oh, glitching out there. Still no albumin. I have to go farther. Oh, I have to get it from here. Oh, I see. What's over here? Shortcut. Oh, the back.
No point going in wearing full gear. Gotta drop my armor, leave my weapons.
Really? Okay. Guess that's the way to go.
No point going in wearing
Oh, I'm...
gear. Gotta drop my armor, leave my weapons. Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
I can't believe you're volunteering to... I would not want to go in there. Ooh, you've unlocked the mutation system. Mutations let you gain new capabilities, increasing your advantage over normal men and giving you an added edge in killing monsters. Okay. Ooh. New panel. Triangle. What? To use mutations, first you must research them. To do so, choose one of the available mutations. For mutation research to finish successfully, you must devote the required number of ability points and mutagens. What? Here's one of the advanced mutations. I mean, I can't look at any of them because of the tutorials here. To develop advanced mutations, you must first develop other, more basic ones. Okay, yep, skill tree. Okay, I think we're good to go here. Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents, immune to counterattacks and monsters. In other cases, if the attacker's vitality is less than 25%, a counterattack is immediately triggers a finisher. Really? Each time you're injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage at 3% for every point of your toxicity level. Ooh, interesting. Signs can deal critical hits. Their critical hit chance and damage increase with sign intensity. Oh. Opponents killed by critical hits from signs explode. When an ARG sign is cast, it additionally has a 30% chance of freezing enemies. This chance scales with your available adrenaline points. Oh boy. Enemies knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. Can I get... all of these can be in effect if I just take out the points that I wasted. When drawn, magic, unique, and witcher swords increase. When drawn, magic, unique, and witcher swords increase sign damage dealt by 50% of their own damage dealt. When drawn? Don't quite know the wording here. Oh, when the sign is drawn. Okay. I see. Okay, that's pretty good then. Improved by researching mutations. Each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. Each adrenaline point decreases damage received by 15%, up to 45. I mean, that's good. That's just good. Each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by swords and sign intensity, up to 75%. Ooh. Crossbow damage is now increased from 0 to 0. Value depends on crossbow use. It's because we don't have anything equipped, I assume. Huh. And crossbow critical hit chance by 50%. Crossbow bolts pierce and knock down or stun opponents. Opponents struck when they have full vitality lose 15%. Okay. Applying critical effects to opponents activates a random decoction for 120 seconds with no toxicity cost. Wow. The maximum number of decoctions that can be activated simultaneously is 5. Witcher senses help you see better in dark places. What? I want that. Each fatal blow dealt by a sword dismembers the enemy or activates a finisher. Each blow dealt by a melee or a weapon in melee combat increases by 5 until combat ends. The bonus is lost if you take damage. Okay. At the start of combat, sword attack power and sign intensity increase by 30 for 30 seconds by 30% for each foe slain. So when fighting 11 foes, the bonus is 300%. Once it wears off, the sword attack power and sign intensity drop by 10 for each participating foe after first. Okay. That's good too. When vitality reaches 0, you temporarily become invulnerable and regenerate all your health back. This effect can only be triggered every 2 minutes. Can I get all of these? Can I get all of these? This costs 2 ability points just for this. Holy. Oh my god, and then I get additional... And where do you connect? Are you affected by these? Oh, that would be great. 12? Okay, I'm gonna need to get a respec potion and rework everything now. I was not expecting another skill tree. I figured they'd add like more slots on the bottom, kind of like they did in the middle here. I thought that we'd just get like another tier or something, but I wasn't expecting this. All right, leave the lab. Oh, I should probably put my gear on too. Where's my gear? Did I drop it? I meant to unequip it. I dropped it. Oh, that could have been bad. It was not cheap gear. Why did I drop it? Did I hit triangle? Yeah, I hit triangle. Why did I not just hit X? What was I thinking? That was close. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get a potion of clearance between episodes and get this ready because I definitely want to do that. I don't know how we're gonna set things up, but that is actually pretty damn exciting. And then we are going to work on story in the next episode for sure. I'm going to grab this notice board as we head over there, but we're gonna work on story. So, I think I'm gonna end it here. This has certainly got quite long, but we got a lot done. We got new armor. We finished the Runewright stuff. We got to hang out with Regis a little bit and figured out what we need to do. And we've got this new mutation system, which, I mean, I don't know how much more there is left in the game, but that's just exciting in general to have. So, yeah, that's it for this one, though. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.